Do I want to change my team at all before I do this? Let's take a look real quick. Everybody's about the same level, right? Yeah, we got a couple 38s. Electabuzz is looking a little bit rough. Let's put Big Papa Pump out in front. I lost to a red-headed trainer. Had to win at any cost. So, we haven't seen our rival a ton lately. Certainly not, like, in battle. We haven't really seen that happen. We've seen him get bodied by the Kimono girls. He got bodied by Lance. He got bodied by pretty much everyone. Well, this isn't going to work, is it? It's going to be bugged water, so it's going to be neutral. Yeah. Well, water attack incoming. Get my health full so I can lose a bunch. A whirlwind. Well, bye. Anyways, rival. Been up to his usual tricks, but it seems like his methods are starting to shake him a bit. He doesn't find success with them, and now he thinks, well, am I doing this wrong? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's gonna find out. Still, back in the beginning of the game, it was more like, well, you're gonna take on the Team Rocket people? Whatever, I don't have time for that, I'm too good for that. And now he's been trying to do some things and usually not finding success. However, it would appear that somehow, even though his name wasn't listed on the people who had beaten the 8th gym, he has 8 gym badges and has gotten ahead of us. I guess you could make the case that he came over here while we went to get Ho-Oh, but it doesn't explain how we got to the Kimono girls before we did. So, I don't know. Rival's a mystery, but Dumbbutt and his adventures are going to have to take a little bit of a backseat here. You can have my phone number, though, yes. Let's battle again sometime. Alright, but first I have to go jump over these ledges and get this item. Careful. I don't want to go jumping off. A rare candy. I think that's 2 of those we have now. We're just sitting on them. Typhlosion focused with a sharp gaze. Good work, Typhlosion. Anyways, there's no grass over here or anything, so we just have to make a loop. Alright, and then we come up here to the sign. Route 26 and the Pokemon League reception gate. Okay, music, calm down. Alright, so we step through here. Hey! Only trainers who prove themselves may pass. Okay, so I understand this from a procedural standpoint. Obviously, they don't want people wandering into the Pokemon League unless they are supposed to be here. However, since we cannot get here without Waterfall, and a gym badge that allows us to use Waterfall outside of battle, this whole thing is kind of silly. We try and head to the left to Mount Silver. You're not ready for it. Get out. We try and head to the right. Hold there. We can't go to Kanto either. These guards just push us out. So we have only one option, is to press ahead. And once we step inside, I do like this music. Alright, Victory Road has been different in a lot of these games. Sometimes it's an endurance test with a bunch of high-level wild Pokemon and trainers and puzzles. Sometimes elements of that are missing. In the more recent games where HMs have no longer become required, it's changed the game a little bit because here we have strength puzzles coming up. We have to have strength. They've eliminated some of that down the road, but there are still issues here. There's going to be one notable thing we're not going to see, and that's trainers. If I remember correctly, there are no trainers here. We'll see if my memory is correct. We gotta push this up, otherwise we can't get through. How embarrassing would it be to fail the first strength puzzle? I have to go leave Victory Road because I'm embarrassed. I do like the music, though. A lot of good tracks in this game. None that I particularly say I love. There's a few I really like, but there's not a lot of the soundtrack I listen to out of game. If anything, I'm finding that I like the originals more than this redone soundtrack for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's kind of cool that some of these got expanded with the newer instruments, and some people like it more, and that's fine. To me, I actually like the more 8-bit sound for a few of these tracks. Dark Cave, one of them. Rival Battle, Champion Battle, definitely. Boy, this encounter rate is through the roof. Does our Typhlosion have, like, stench? No, our Umbreon has stench. It's what reduces encounters. Our Alakazam invites more encounters. I don't remember Typhlosion being a problem, so unless there's a... I don't know, an ability of some kind that we're not remembering. I'm not remembering. I don't want to throw you under the bus. I don't know why this encounter rate is so high. It may just be the way this is here. In which case, we got to get Sir Umbreon back out ASAP. Because this is too much. I'm not even running yet. I'm just walking and we're getting this many fights. Yes. All right. See an item under the bridge. Insert Chili Pepper's reference here. Nowhere to go over there. I don't know if we need like rock climb here to get to anything, or if it's just this. Guess we'll find out. Now, because of the level of these Pokemon, we could also be using repels. Once we get in a few more encounters, we may go to that route because there are more different types of wild Pokemon here than usual for a given route. But even so, we're going to be seeing the usual suspects here pretty quick like. And while I like Golbat, I have no interest in getting, let's see, let's let the rocks block it from the right. So we got to go to the left to get that item. I have no interest in trying to raise a Zubat right now as we get to the end of this part of the game. Oh my god, it's an Eevee. It could be anything. It could even be an Umbreon. Since these are all unevolved, they're not even really worth the experience. Still, this is the 4th different Pokemon we've seen, so we'll give it a little bit more time, see if anything surprises us. Still, Dialga cares not for that experience. I do kind of want to go down to the right because I'm curious if there's anything in that dead end, like a hidden item, but that's okay. We're not going to knowingly walk into any dead ends right now. Okay, thought so. Now, we have to head up and right to progress, but there's this strength puzzle up here that seems to lead to an item, so we'll go check that out real quick. And how interesting that the randomizer appears to have gone back to an old Pokemon trope, which is to say Zubats on every footstep in a cave. Usually not Victory Road. I remember a time when Golbats were on Victory Road. I don't know if Zubats ever have been. But inside a cave, random encounters on every step, Zubats everywhere. That just makes sense. Oh, there's a ladder up here. Alright, let's take a look here. We can get through here. And we don't need to go across the top route, so we're good. There's another reason that we want to kind of keep our encounters here with random stuff to a minimum. You'll see what that is later. Although you may already know if you played the game, or be able to guess if you've played any Pokemon game. Still, it does kind of make you wonder. In general, I think every other one, maybe there's one other one in the series that doesn't have any trainers, but you'd think there'd be trainers here. Going through Victory Road, trying to test their mettle, trying to get to the Pokemon League. Testing others who come through, going to the Pokemon League. We're not seeing anyone. And also, this Eevee is now going to be the last wild Pokemon we see because I'm going to use a Max Repel. This encounter in particular kills me because we have to watch the drought animation every time. Bye, Eevee. And Dialga's almost halfway to another level. We don't have time for those regular repels. We gotta go straight to the big guy. No, not another one. Okay, let's go up this ladder, see where it heads. I think it heads onward. That means there's a path back here we haven't taken. And since I have a repel active, let's go take a look real quick. We'll check out that dead end too, since the repel is up. Anything? Maybe over here in the dead end of the rock? No? Alright. And that's great. Just tremendous stuff. Right to a dead end. Climb the ladder. Okay, that's an exit route to that item. Pushing the strength boulder up won't do any good. I don't know why I'm walking. I'm thinking that there's going to be encounters, and there's not. Arena. Yeah, no, I don't care. Let it go to voicemail. Awkward. Okay. You know, we should take a quick look here. It's going to be under medicine, that kind of stuff. Do we have anything else? We used these at one point. It's been a little bit. 3 rare candies. We're probably going to look to use those. A PP up. And special attack, which we have all sorts of candidates for. Alakazam, obviously a leading candidate. Typhlosion's moves are all special. Electabuzz has a few that are good. Venusaur has a few that are good. I don't particularly care about Alakazam. Sorry, Alakazam. If we found somebody else, and Rhydon might be the answer to this, we would probably be using them instead of you. Way too one-dimensional. However, good for right now because he does have strength. PP up. We have a few good choices here. We already gave one to Dialga for Flash Cannon. We could go Thunderbolt. We could go Flamethrower. Even Petal Dance has some application. Psychic is one that would probably use it, but again, we might not be keeping him for the Elite Four. We'll see. And then rare candies. I mean, the question really is, how close is anyone to a level? Because I don't want to waste these when somebody's, you know, most of the way there. We know he's halfway, or thereabouts. Electabuzz about a third. Umbreon's not, but he's already 38. Venusaur could use one. All right, we're gonna use him. Let's get everybody up to speed because we are going to be under-leveled for the Elite Four. And again, I don't mind that. I've talked earlier in the playthrough about how I actually like that challenge, but we don't want to be too under-leveled. What I also like about this is that it's going to give us an excuse. Yeah. So we put Umbreon in the front again once these repels wear off. I almost thought about giving another one to Alakazam, so that we wouldn't have to have him lead the party anytime soon, but we'll let it rock with what we got. Now that does mean that ultimately all the experience we've gotten with Dialga in here was useless. But, you know, sometimes knowing that life is futile is a necessary endeavor. Alright, it appears we backtracked for that item. Now we have a split path. Repel's effect wore off. No, thank you. We have 3 more? No, not in this tab, we don't. Alright. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get us through, but we'll try. Alright, that's an exit path, so good. Still on a linear destination right now. That's going to change at some point. There's a hole we can drop into. Looks like nothing else here, so hopefully Dialga doesn't fall on top of us and crush us to death. Alright, that path goes backwards, and oh, looky what we have here. Now, I'm sure there's a way where you can push this out of the way and then go back up and fall through the hole again to avoid it being in the way. We're not going to be about that life. We're going to go around, get the item. Okay. Let's use it. No time like the present, right? I think Umbreon McTankface needs that. Yeah. Now we're just going to push this right out of the way again. Hopefully nobody went to too much trouble for that puzzle. It's not that difficult, but I can see some folks like pushing it all the way to the left, blocking it in, having to go back and reset. It's a mess. Can I get around this? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Okay, so I don't have to fall in the hole. Where would the hole go? Let's just fall in it right now, because I feel like it's going to be somewhere close by. Yeah. It's even got the mark there to help us know that for the future. Good to know. Okay. Now then, on the other side of that room, we got rock break stuff. Rock smash. Rock break. Sound like that old man. Oh, look over there. Daylight. Huh. I need 3 rock smashes to get to that. Okay, 2 holes to fall down. I don't remember which is which, so we just gotta guess. And that was wrong. There's an item up above that we wanted. This is the correct path now. And we don't have a way to get back. We're not that many steps away from the exit, so we'll just toss Umbreon on the front. Hopefully he can stave off some of these encounters. Here we have a hole in the ground. There's an item kind of hiding over there. We'll get that real quick. Another calcium. I want it. So we gave one to Typhlosion and Venusaur last time. There you go, pal. Share the wealth. Alright, there's a hole to fall down. We can also jump off this ledge and make it to the exit here, but let's not do that just yet. Because I like this music and I want to hear more of it. Have we been here before? No. Okay. As I say, I remember there being a ladder up a set of steps like this, but not with one of those markers to the right. Alright, we come back over here, we jump down, and we basically only missed the one item. There's nothing we can do about that without going back, which I don't want to do. Kadabra! So we've seen all 3 stages of this evolution as wild Pokemon at some point. It's kind of weird. Also kind of telling about Umbreon's speed, that a 6 level lower second form of evolution outspeeds him. Now Kadabras are fast, like Alakazams, but not that fast. But that's okay. We still don't have Rock Smash or anything, so let's take a quick look. We're in pretty good shape. We're just gonna forge ahead. Now I don't know why he's behind us. Hold it. So here we go. Victory Road is at its end for sure. You didn't see any real trainers on the way, did you? They were all spineless. So it's implied that he kicked the hell out of everyone that was here, and they were so upset that they all ran outside and cried, or went to a Pokemon Center to heal, or your journey ends here, right now. I will crush you! And now it's us against Dumbutt. Does he have a team of 6 for this? Yeah, he does. And he's found a Heatran. This would be a great time to have a ground attack, or really anything except Umbreon out. I guess we can go the revenge route. Well, that's going to take some of the sting out of this attack. Now that we've been burned, it's going to do half damage, so it's basically negating the double damage for having gone second. I don't know if we can win this fight this way, but we're just going to stick it out. We don't really have any great options to switch into this. Typhlosion, I guess, is okay. But then what do we hit Heatran with? I'm trying to remember Typhlosion's 4th move, because I know 3 of them are resisted. We have to take a chance here on 2 different things. Let's see if he's going to heal. He did not, but we didn't outspeed, even though we used the move that didn't force us to go second. So, bye. Yeah, let's go to somebody fast. Although Heatran has a pseudo-legendary. Well, this is a full-fledged legendary. Kind of hurts. Oh, Surf. Yeah, that and Drain Punch are both not bad. I just didn't want to switch Electabuzz in because it was unlikely he was going to be able to take a Flare Blitz. Magmar. Might just stay put. We got Surf on deck. We don't really have any other great answers. Oh, ow. Bye, Electabuzz. Okay. 2 down. We're technically behind right now. Yet I find myself not being too worried. This is a bit iffy because he now has an established ground attack, but we should outspeed and be able to kill in one hit. Shadow Claw is the 4th move. So yeah, Heatran would have resisted everything Typhlosion had. I guess Flamethrower would have been neutral. Combuskin. All these fire types, and we don't really have an answer for them. One of them's dead now because Surf is gone. Umbreon has Fly to hit fighting types. That's gone. So I guess we're just doing this. I mean, that Rhydon might not be our answer, and we still don't know how to evolve it for sure into Rhyperior. So we'll let it rock. Can't imagine Combuskin surviving this. Couldn't imagine Blaziken surviving this. He's trying to get his way to a Typhlosion. Isn't that a son of a bitch? Another fire type, too. That's kind of weird. I mean, in general, the trainers in this game tend to default to certain types, especially those in a gym, but I'm kind of surprised that our rival is following that rule. And it's a type that doesn't match his starter. Fine. Fire will do neutral damage to us because Dragon, but also Steel. But we have this, so that's fine. We never saw Quilava on our team because we always had Typhlosion. Monferno. The fighting does pose a little bit more of a problem for us, but we're just going to fight it out. And we know what his last Pokemon is. It's going to be, what, level 40 probably? I guess we'll find out in 2 seconds once Monferno's dead. Now, in the last fight, I didn't have a chance to say it, but I was thinking, man, he's probably going to have an Infernape in our final battle because he had him on Inferno then. No. No. He does have a Staraptor for the first time. It's been a Staravia until now. Our best person's Electabuzz, and he's dead, so we'll just keep out our Legendary to make him feel bad. Since it wasn't just luck. You've been following me around this whole time. You know it's not just luck. Assist? I don't know what's happening right now. Well, if you were ever going to use Water Spout, I guess that was the time while you had full HP. That's why it did as much damage as it did, all things considered. This isn't over yet. Facade can do some damage. It's not great. It's better when we have a status ailment. Very sad cry in the distance as Staraptor falls. Just like that, rival Dumbutt is dispatched. Couldn't win. I gave it everything I have. I'm beginning to understand what Lance said to me about how I was a jackass and it wasn't working. Haven't given up. gonna find out why I can't do this. I'm gonna find you again. I'm gonna beat you up. Now I'm gonna go back this way because reasons. Phew, we ain't got time for that. We're heading outside. And that brings us to the esteemed Indigo Plateau. The ultimate goal for trainers. I can't. I want to go over to the grassy stuff. Apparently I can't get over to these flowers. These trees are just too conveniently placed. So we'll leave off right here on the doorstep of the Pokemon League, because it seems like a fitting place to end the week. That's why I went through the rival battle instead of just ending the video, because it was around 20 minutes, but bonus content, I guess. I don't know. Next week, we're going to jump inside here, check out our Rhydon, make some purchases, and then we're going to tackle the Elite Four. See what surprises wait for us. And of course, that's not the end of the game, because as has been established now, we have Kanto to go through, but we have to do this first. Thank you for watching.